Hello, all. Welcome back to the Equity Chronicles. As this thumbnail suggested, today we'll be discussing about top six stocks which you can buy for today. We'll be analyzing the stocks, and these setups are basically based on technicals and a little bit of fundamentals. We'll be going through each stocks. We'll check the charts, and I'll try to provide the entry point, exit point, and probable targets. But one thing you have to remember is that this we are in a very weak market is creating lower highs and lower lows. We might be entering a bear market, or maybe this is a bull market correction. We are yet to get a confirmation, so you need to be very careful. If you are a new trader, it's better you stay away from the market and don't trade until and unless Nifty or the total market go and close above 200 DMA. Right now, all the major indices, all the major sectors are below 50 DMA and 200 DMA, which signals trouble. So if you are somebody who is buying 100 stocks, instead of buying the full quantity, go for 10 stock, buy 10% and see how it is panning out. And probably if you are a positional trader, you can hold it for a longer time. The issue is that if you if you scale in one time, there if you might get shaken out, this might be there might be some momentum in market and everybody will get in. It could be a potential bull trap also. So be careful, protect your capital. We'll get ample amount of opportunities. This correction is really good, so stay in the market, participate even though a little bit, and risk management is the key. Position sizing is the key. Don't go in all in one. This is not the time. And if you're a beginner, don't do anything at all. Better stay in the sideline and watch. So these stocks are showing signs of strength even in this weak market. That is the main reason we are highlighting this. This is not a financial advice and this is not a trade advice. You should consult with your financial advisor before trading. Now you know the negative sides of stock market. Now without further ado, let's jump to this stocks. The first stock we'll be discussing is Bajaj Healthcare. This was already shared in our group, in our Telegram group, and even in X. If you're not following us in Telegram or X, I'll leave the description. I'll leave the link in the description. You can follow us there for real-time updates about market and this good stock picks, high probable setups. Okay, so Bajaj Healthcare, earlier we gave the entry for 41, and it just made a very good high. I think it made around more than 52%, somewhere around 52% within short span. So if you look at the chart, it is contracting from here, and look at this volume buildup, and with the volume buildup and the candle, it's forming wide range candle, and when it is pulling back, it is forming small candles, and then up, then one small candle and a big candle up, then it's consolidated for some time and then pulled back a little bit. And look, when it's pulling back, look at the volume is drying up, and then look at this candle. It formed a base and is broke out of the base, and even the weekly close looks good. So where is your entry point? Ideally, I am somebody who before I'm an aggressive trader. So what I would do is that I'll enter from, I'm not removing this because I need it for later reference, that's why. So you can ignore this T1 entry, SL closing basis and all. I'll be putting the new entry, exit and all. So this is where you can enter. Or here, I being an aggressive trader, I enter at this point, but better you wait for this entry, that is 675 range. So this will be our entry, and positionally the ideal stop loss will be here, but I know you don't want to take that kind of a risk, so put this SL somewhere around here. Now let's see what is the risk reward. This is the SL SL is 17%, which is very deep. So position sizing is very important. Don't buy a lot of stocks. Position size properly and let it just go up, and when you're retesting and reversing, this could happen. Retesting and reversing from here, you can add the rest. So buy only small quantity right now. This is the entry and this is the SL. And probable target, I don't give targets like that, because I am a positional trader, and if it's a winner, I tend to ride this trend, usually ride the winners. But you can have a target somewhere around here. Keep this as target. These are positional target. Okay, so generally this breakout, and from this entry point, if stock is retracing around 7 to 10%, that means there are very good possibility your SL will hit. So position sizing, risk management is the key. Now let's move to second stock. So Bajaj Healthcare, we are suggesting Bajaj Healthcare because of this technical setup. Look at the candles and look at the volume, and pharma sector and even healthcare sector is holding up. Even in this weak market, it is holding up. That is the reason we are suggesting Bajaj Healthcare. Now you do your due diligence. Let's move to our second candidate, which is Ganesh Housing. Ganesh Housing, again, stock is in an uptrend. It is pulled back and now they resumed the uptrend, and after this uptrend, it consolidated and formed a double bottom. This is like a double bottom, and this broke out and closed. Even the weekly close, if you see, weekly close is good, decent. Volume is also good. So entry point was 1368 was the entry point. Now if the price is opening above this, you can take entry, small quantity, or else wait for this 1428 level to taken out and take entry at this point. But I told you I'm an aggressive trader. If I get a good weekly closing, I'll be buying from this range, that is 1389. Or if this is protected, at least in the first 1 hour, if it is trading in this range, you can take it at CMP. And the first target is 1670. This is going to take some time. It may not you may not achieve this very fast, because the market condition is very bad. But long term, I'm expecting somewhere around this point, 2392. This is long term pick. I'm suggesting it only because of this volume spot and this candle, and it is not haven't fall much in this market correction. It is resilient to even the market fall. Let's see how much it fell. It fell only close to 17-18%, something around 20%, 20 to 25% fall. If you're finding such stocks, please comment below. I'll try to have a look at it. And the third one is Gujarat Apollo. This already we shared it in our Telegram and X. If you're not following, follow us so that you don't miss it. You don't miss the perfect entry, because I'll be giving this entry like maybe a day before or maybe like an hour before. I'll just alert people. So this was the preferable entry, that is 414. Now it closed above that. So tomorrow, if it is gap up opening, you can enter from this range. Keep this as entry, or else if you are getting it here in 1 hour, if your stock is retesting, somewhere around you can buy, and limited quantity, and wait for a reversal in 1 hour. Okay, if it is reversing, you buy from this point 413, and the stop loss is this. Stop loss is very wide, so don't overtrade. Position sizing is very important, or else if you are like a little bit aggressive trader, you can keep the stop loss around here, somewhere around here. Okay, so why I am suggesting this? Because of this volume. See, look at this recent volume. These volumes are good, and when it's pulling back, it just gave a wide pullback, but the pullback volume is very low. But this is a little bit of a risky stock, I should say, because the price action is not very clean. Okay, like it just look at this VIX. and when it is moving up, it tends to pull back, very deep pullback. See this 36% pullback, 25% pullback, and from here, yeah, and here 32%. From here the structure is slightly improving. Okay, it just broke out of an all-time high. I think this is the all-time high. Yeah, this is broken out of all-time high. Not much resistance to the left. That is the main reason I am considering this stock. So you do your due diligence, don't just jump into any trade. Next one, quickly we'll go. This is Medico Remedies. This is from pharma sector, which is holding up good, and it formed a stage here, a base, and then it just came, stage 4 started. This was a stage 1, and then from it broke down and entered a stage 4 formation, and here it started consolidating and then started breaking out. This could be a potential stage 2. So entry level here is 66.5. you enter here, and SL is 54.94, around 17 to 18%. Most of them are 17 to 18%. If you are an aggressive trader, you can move your stop loss to here, that is 58 range, and it is offering good risk to reward. Okay, so the volume is also building up, but this is risky. This is a risky stock, so you need to be really careful, and it is trading above this key DMAs, 50 and 200 DMA. And another one is Ashapura Mine Chem. This, some government policies could be benefiting this stock. That might be the reason it is giving such a good clean wide range candle and a close. Look at this volume, and it's just contracting. It's kind of forming a cup and handle, and then it is contracting here, and then it just broke out of all-time high. The resistance was December 23 resistance, so not much resistance to the left. Entry we already gave it in our channel, so this was the entry which were given. So right now what you can do is that enter above this candle, and if it's gap up opening more than 5%, avoid. Let's let it retest, and then buy maybe 50% or 30% and wait for a retest and reversal, and add the rest. So I am this is for a medium to long term positional play. Okay, I'm expecting around 912. So target is up to you. You want to take 5%, 10%, 15% is up to you. Partially you book, it's up to you. And another one, Aeroflex, which gave a pretty decent quarter result were good. So that's why, look at the volume spot, huge volume. Here also huge volume, and look at this volume compared to previous all trading session. Look at this volume. This is a very huge volume, and it is broke out of its IPO base. This is the base, and is broke out, and then it gave a very good weekly closing also. Now it is like contracting here. Small contractions are happening. This is good. You can term it as a VCP, not a very classic VCP. It just retraced, and then gap up opening. This could be a breakaway gap, and it gave a good weekly closing also. So you can now the entry part is this. You can enter here. I'll switch to 1 day. You can enter here 30% or 40%. Let's put it as 40%. And it's preferably in this market, it's better to trade very less, because we have no idea where this market is going, and let it retest this point or somewhere around here. We're coming and then forming a base. Just watch the base, and it's breaking out, you can take again, or else if it could just go like this and then come back, retest this portion, form a base here, then breakout. So at that breakout, if it is breaking out from this level, you add the rest. So be careful, don't jump into a lot of trade and just don't lose your capital. Like I told you before, capital is very important. Without capital you cannot participate in market. And another thing is that you put a lot of money in one stock, and if it retrace, it will be bad for you, and your capital will be blocked. And when nifty started reversing, you will have no capital to participate in good stocks. And yeah, we talked about the entry. I think I didn't talk about the sl is actually very deep, but we'll trade it like this. Yeah, take 16%. Yeah, put somewhere around here, the sl. That is a breakout candles low. So this is the sl. I'll be just giving a sl and entry in end of the video in a tabular format or something like that, for you to understand it easy. So if you are not following us on X and Telegram, please do follow, because we'll be giving out a lot of quarterly results and new insights, and events, news related to stock markets. So thank you so much, guys. And if you are if you're watching any stocks, and if you have any watch list, and if you have any stocks in your radar, please comment below. Let me also analyze that. It'll help me as well. And just please let me know your thoughts about these stock picks. Do you really think that is going to perform, or is it going to trap all of us, and then we're going to take a bad hit? Please let me know in the comment section. Thank you, guys. Stay safe, take care.